Yes, sir.
Okay, able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Joshua, for the introduction, and it was a great pleasure listening to the, lectures of Mr. Vimalnathan and Uma Maheshwari. Okay, coming to my part, okay, I will cover mostly from the Singapore point of view. Okay, and I think most of you are students, so basically I also cover about this. What are the job opportunities available in Singapore, and what is the procedures for applying for jobs in Singapore. Okay. Before that, I'll give you a brief introduction about this managing shipping logistics. I don't have any slides. I just give my lecture actually. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can just raise your hand actually. Yeah. Okay. There's a growing need to manage shipping logistics. Okay. There are a lot of competitions in this field of shipping. Shipping logistics management grew to become more essential now. Shipping logistics management involves, okay, if you see, it involves resource planning, organization, management of trailers across the carrier's offices, execution, and control of the transportation of your shipped items. And it is well known that the idea of logistics, I think if you see, it began first in the military. It was used in supplying the military with arms, ammunition, and rations. Coming to the logistics management, it is part of the supply chain management that governs the business of shipping freight, which is vital needs. It also ensures the suitable implementation and control of the business of shipping freight that will provide the most efficient and effective results. Coming to shipping logistics management, it is faced with a very big challenge to develop solutions for various shipping needs. It varies from labor to fossil fuels. This challenge extends to solving the problems of increased labor, because labor is a problem, probably in Singapore now, and increased labor and fuel costs due to the growth in freight transportation and the increased demand of labor and fossil fuels. Shipping logistics management, if it includes finding the solutions for the negative environmental impact of increased consumption of fossil fuels. It is also concerned with the safety and security of the transported items. It extends to the management of fleets of vehicles used in the shipping process. I think you all heard about GPS. We use the GPS vehicle tracking system. It is easy to increase the productivity of the fleets and even decrease the fuel consumption. There are a lot of automations can be done to improve the efficiency and effectiveness. If you see, the automation of shipping logistics management includes basically automation of warehouses. If you see examples of warehouses automation, something like automated cranes, automated conveyors, sorting systems, and you can even use robots. We also have the application of barcodes or tags. That is also a type of automation for logistics management, and it uses different types of software to control warehousing. Automation, coming to automation, it can extend to software, scheduling of containers to freight trains, and information system. We can have an information management system for the whole shipping industry. The software can be used for controlling customer inquiries, booking orders to ships, managing sales, even accounting and personnel. But nowadays, what happens is most of the things are being outsourced. So we have a lot of logistics system providers who are increasing rapidly in this industry, and the logistics is in greater demand by many sectors. If you see industrial sector, shipping sector, transportation sector, and now the carriers don't have to handle both shipping as well as logistics management, but they can just outsource to logistics, the logistics management to a logistics service provider. I'll give some brief overview about Keppel Logistics, which is Singapore's third largest third-party logistics service provider here. We offer customized integrated logistics solutions. Keppel Logistics has got extensive experience in supply chain management. And also we have experience in IT knowledge, industry know-how. Our clients can be assured of tailor-made supply chain solutions that can meet their needs. 5 logistics facilities in Singapore are there. It covers about 2 million square feet of aerospace. And what is being offered includes integrated storage, distribution, and office facilities within a single location. So you have cost-effective solutions for industries with storage and warehousing needs. And it features IT solutions that can meet the challenging needs in a more simplest and fastest way. And there is another warehouse which is mainly configured to the offshore and marine logistics hub. Since our thing covers both mainly on the shipping industry, I will focus mainly on the marine shipping logistics hub actually. Okay, this warehouse is equipped with we have modern material handling equipment, specialized overhead crane systems, high tier, very narrow pallet storage systems. We have high ceilings, wide column spacing to ensure optimum use of the space, and natural lighting is there, ventilation is there, energy saving lights also we use to make sure there is efficiency in the use of energy. And Keppel Logistics also has got air logistics hub, which has got more than 300,000 square feet of warehousing capability, and which is mainly environment friendly, building features for enhanced productivity and sustainability. It can meet the demand for critical component logistics serving companies in the aerospace, biomedical, precision engineering, and various sectors. Okay, so offshore and marine logistics becomes there. It's this one we support the logistics needs of the world's largest offshore jacked up rig builder. I think you all heard about Keppel Fells, the Keppel Offshore and Marine, the largest offshore jack-up rig builder actually. Okay, so basically this logistics covers the logistics needs of this company. So the industry, if you see, it is characterized by having a vast number of unique materials, special transportation requirements. Specialized equipment is often required for heavy lifting of such materials, and the step-by-step building process of offshore structures and facilities means that materials are required on ad hoc basis due to limited storage of offshore facilities. And for all these things, if you see, the inventory management is of utmost importance due to a significant amount of coordination involved. So Keppel Logistics have a proven track record and lot of years of experience. So specialized capabilities in freight forwarding, project logistics, transportation, warehouse management. So it all ensures smooth sailing for our customers' offshore and marine logistics needs. Coming to the offshore supply bases, these are the logistical foundations of offshore production and drilling facilities. These provide they provide for basically invaluable supply chain support to offshore facilities that operate round the clock 24/7. So this company, Keppel Logistics, stands really, it is ready for fulfilling the customer's complex offshore logistics needs, and has got the capability to evaluate, design, build, manage, and operate all the offshore supply bases through various projects. Now, coming to Singapore, okay, I think I will cover Singapore as a logistics hub now. Okay, if you see here of Singapore, you all might have known that Singapore is one of the main logistics centers in this region. Okay, Singapore got independence in 1965. It was a low-income country with limited natural resources, and it was lacking basic infrastructure. There was no investment, no jobs during that period. Few decades later, okay, the picture couldn't be more different. Singapore has become one of Asia's wealthiest nations, due in large part to its emergence as the highest performing logistics hub in the region. Mainly logistics contributed to to transform Singapore into a different country. If you see the logistics performing index, World Bank has provided the logistics performing index. You see that Germany is ranked first. Then after Germany, it is Luxembourg, then Sweden, Netherlands, and the fifth place, Singapore. So Singapore was among the world's top 10 performers. Okay, if you see, it is ranked fifth overall, and among the Asian region, it is first in the list. So if we see this strong ranking of Singapore in this logistics performing index, we can attribute it to the ecosystem, robust ecosystem comprising of major logistics firms operating the regional and global functions here, and the consistent efforts to drive operations excellence through we have public and private collaborations. So these factors put Singapore in good stead to maintain its position as a leading global logistics hub. Okay, if you see the report I just mentioned before, the logistics performing index report, this is based upon the survey dated from more than about 1,200 logistics professionals. It ranked 160 countries and captured critical information about the complexity of international trade. So if you see the index, this index scores countries on key criteria of logistics performance, which includes infrastructure, quality of service, shipment reliability, timeliness, and border clearance efficiency. Okay. So if you see these numbers, they speak for themselves. Today, if you take this small city state, this Singapore is home to the world's largest transshipment container port. And this is linked to over 600 ports worldwide. You think you have heard about this Singapore Changi Airport? Singapore Changi Airport is voted the best internationally, and it is being served by about 6,800 or 7,000 weekly flights and covers about 350 cities worldwide. So just this port and airport. Okay, finally, if you see this islands, this is a small island. Okay, if you see this trade value amounts to about 3.5 times its GDP. So if you see this achievement, it doesn't happen over the time, just like that. Okay, it didn't happen by chance. Okay, it is a combination of forward-looking public policy, extensive private sector engagement. Okay, this can provide some lessons to any developing country. They are seeking to improve its logistics network. Okay, I just probably will highlight some key factors. Okay, key factors of success. Basically, if you see, it comes to building connectivity, then innovative infrastructure and processes, and actually the third one, the main thing is the encouraging this private sector participation. Okay, these three factors are the main factors. If you see building connectivity in the sense, we compare to other major transport hubs, Singapore's local market is relatively very small. Developing high frequency connections to hundreds of destinations across the globe. Okay, it is just not a given, it is outcome of a proactive expansion policy. So as part of these efforts, Singapore, we have our Civil Aviation Authority of Singapore. We have this air services agreement with about 130 states and territories to increase the number of flight connections. Likewise, coming to the shipping side, the port has worked closely with shipping lines to build one of the world's densest maritime transport networks. So we have extensive network of FTAs, free trade agreements, with more than 30 trading partners, and it enhances the access to major markets. This encourages companies across the logistics chain to operate from Singapore. Okay, they know they can count on frequent and reliable connections to reach global markets quickly. In fact, if you see the high frequency connections sometimes allow goods to reach the destinations faster via Singapore than if you use anywhere through, even through direct shipments. Okay, so the building connectivity part is a major, is a main activity. Okay, main key factor of success. Coming to the innovative, I mentioned about this innovative infrastructure and processes. Over time, Singapore's logistics sector, it has built world-class infrastructure and processes. The country is always thinking ahead, and several initiatives built for the future in every part of the logistics chain. Upon completion of the, we think you would have heard about this next generation port 2030. Okay, there's a vision for Singapore by 2030. The ports, the logistics of Singapore will be expanded like it's a major milestone for us actually. Okay? So when coming to that point of this next generation port 2030, what will happen is the Singapore port will be able to process about 65 million standard shipping containers, making it the largest integrated facility in the world. So if you see, it is exploring driverless automated guided vehicles, leveraging smart sensors to detect shipping anomalies such as all those things, something like piracy. Data analytics is used to predict traffic congestion spots. That's for the shipping side. Coming to the aviation sector, okay, there are plans to double the capacity of the airport. Air cargo is encouraged to use Singapore via specialized infrastructure and processes. So Singapore will be the major logistics hub in this region actually. Okay, and even there's an airport's logistics park for time sensitive cargo. For example, you want to just make it more time sensitive. So all those time sensitive cargo. So the cold chain centers for perishables, regional express facilities to accommodate burgeoning e-commerce activity. Okay. So I think I can talk about this digitalization, streamlining trade permit approval processes, and many government agencies here. All those things to facilitate controlling trade and facilitating trade and all those things. Okay. And the last one is encouraging private sector participation. The government recognizes the importance of including the private sector in policy decisions. Over time, port and airport operators were corporatized to ensure they remain responsive to the needs of the industry. This three factors. These are three factors that has three factors mainly: this connectivity, infrastructure and processes, private sector participation, created an integrated ecosystem that allows logistics to strive. Okay, so now there's one more. This one I covered about this Singapore as a logistics hub. I think for the students, the main thing what they might be interested is what is the opportunities available for them. Okay, what are the positions? I just quickly cover. Give me just another 5 minutes. I will just cover this and then I will wrap it up actually. Coming to the opportunities available, I don't know whether I can share this screen.
Yes, sir. Access has been given to you, sir. You can share.
Okay. I'll just share the screen. I think, are you able to see this screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, this one covers basically what are the, opportunities available in this logistics industry. If we go see here, basically sales and customer service, logistics solutioning and program management, logistics process improvement. Then if you see below, you can see all those positions available actually. So students can, focus on all those things. Even starting from order fulfillment assistant, customer service assistant, coordinator, then you can they can move up from logistics side, logistics data management, logistics data entry coordinator. You can go up, basically become customer service manager, logistics solutions manager. All those different paths are available. Probably I can share this slide with you later. Similarly, for this warehouse management and operations, transport management and operations, freight forwarding, the path is here. And I think a lot of institutions are there in, even in India itself that can provide customized courses that can equip the students for this position. In Singapore, we have something like for foreigners to come to Singapore, we can have employment pass, some special pass, work permits, a lot of other passes are there. And if you got about 2 to 3 years experience in this industry, I think there are a lot of job opportunities available. Even during this COVID situations, post-COVID situations, I think logistics has got a lot of opportunities. Many jobs are available here. Probably you can keep in touch through Joshua if you are interested in knowing more about this actually. Okay.
Sir, I have a couple of quick questions, sir.
Okay, yeah.
We have been receiving questions from many participants.
Okay.
So one question is, sir, what would be the average salary of a person who's working in logistics sector in Singapore, sir?
Okay. See, salary for employment pass holders. Okay, the minimum salary requirement is about 4,000 Singapore dollars to start with, if they want to apply employment pass. So it can be from 4,000 to maybe around 8,000 to $9,000 per month. But even a logistics manager, for example, if it's a manager position, you can expect somewhere around $5,000 to $6,000 per month minimum starting salary actually. Okay?
5,000, 6,000 Singapore dollars.
5,000 Singapore dollars, yeah, 5,000 to 6,000 Singapore dollars per month. Okay, as a manager position, to starting salary will be around that actually. Okay.
Yes, one more question, sir, I have from Sanjana. She's asking whether women could also be employed in this particular industry.
Yes. We have a lot of people. I mean, women, even from my previous companies, Capital Logistics, if you see, women, basically most of them are women actually. Okay, most of them are women because they handle all those office related works actually. No, I mean, they don't need to go physically, no need to go and put the things into the cranes or something, but they can always. No, basically most of them are digitalized, most of them are computerized. So most of the people are women because basically they just don't do anything else. Basically, they come and say they just concentrate on works and it is more. I mean, we prefer women mostly in this type of jobs actually. Yeah.
Sir, thank you very much for your valuable time and joining with us today for this program, sir, and sharing your thoughtful inputs about logistics and shipping industry in Singapore, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you, Joshua. Thank you for the participants who listen to my talk patiently for this time. Thank you. Yeah.